24/7 TV. A drag show at a Woodland bar celebrating the end of Pride Month was disrupted Thursday night after a group showed up yelling homophobic slurs and threatening safety. The owner of Mojo's lounge and bar had canceled the event earlier in the evening due to safety concerns. Threats toward the venue and performers scheduled to be at the event had been circulating on social media for several weeks after details were picked up by a hateful group on social media, according to the owner. There's just a lot of mixed emotions about how great the night was to begin with and how much fun everyone had. It was so good to see people so happy, and then to see the exact opposite. People were scared, people were angry, people were really upset, said Christy Hayes, owner of Mojo's Lounge and Bar. This isn't what we wanted. However, they decided to go on with the show after a huge show of support came in from the community to put it on anyway. That's when a group of about 10 antagonizers showed up. There was an altercation, said Woodland Police Department Deputy Chief Anthony Cucchi. People were here, upset about the bar having their Pride event. We tried to intervene as quickly as we could. It was a pretty chaotic scene. Cucchi said investigators are still working to identify exactly who was in the group of individuals and if they are affiliated with an official group. He said investigators are looking into whether the group is local or if they traveled to Woodland to disrupt the event. As the group yelled hateful language towards patrons and responding outside, patrons waited as police surrounded the bar. At some point, someone deployed pepper spray. Cucchi said Thursday night investigators are still working to figure out where it came from. The group ultimately left on their own and no arrests were made. It's unfortunate that we had this incident, Cucchi said. Hate is not something that belongs in the city of Woodland. Thursday's disruption comes as white supremacist groups have bombarded Pride events across the country in recent weeks. A group of alleged Proud Boys showed up to a San Francisco Bay Area library and shouted homophobic and anti-LGBTQ slurs during a drag queen story hour earlier this month. The same day, more than 24 members of a white supremacist group were arrested near a Pride event in Idaho. Police say the 31 Patriot Front members had riot gear and were seen loading people into a U-Haul at a hotel parking lot. Patriot Front is a white supremacist neo-Nazi group whose members perceive Black Americans, Jews, and LGBTQ people as enemies, said John Lewis, a George Washington University researcher who specializes in homegrown violent extremism. The hate isn't stopping organizers in Woodland, who say they plan to hold another event soon. The Woodland Police Department is investigating and asking anyone with video of the disturbance to contact authorities as they determine if they are able to file future charges. We're really looking for witnesses at this point, Cucchi said Thursday. Woodland Fire Department, California Highway Patrol, and the Yolo County Sheriff's Office assisted in the response.
You guys have a problem with this too? Fucking shit. Fucking weirdos. You guys know about the degenerates. Every single last one of you. Close the door. How many kids are here? How many kids are here?
Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, subscribe my channel. It's Mike from 24/7 TV.